There are two chord names in music that especially confuse my students. One is the German sixth, and the other is the Italian sixth. I have read every explanation out there, and to me, all of them are terrible. The German sixth and the Italian sixth might as well be called Martian chords. And the reason for that is that these country names have nothing to do with what's going on, and they never have. Let's go back for a moment to my "it's 2 bits" idea. That's about mastering the 5-7 chord and the place it most wants to go to. That's a Captain Obvious dominant 7th solution. That's C to G7 over D and back to C. Or the minor solution is C minor to G7 over D and back to C minor. Both solutions are equally common and equally effective. Now let's play that same "it's 2 bits" idea, but let's make the last chord 1/2 tone lower. Now you have Martian chord number 1, called the German 6th chord. Let's call this "it's 2 bits Martian style." Once again, you can use either major or minor chords for your first and third chords. Now, what's the 6 about, and do you even want to know? That just says that most of the time, traditional teachers will recommend that you change the 7 to an augmented 6. But that has nothing to do with what we play and nothing to do with what we hear. It is an unimportant detail of notation that you will automatically master if you write a ton of music. So if you are playing by ear, this spelling problem does not even exist. Not only is this spelling thing insignificant, the best composers on the planet don't change these 7s to an augmented 6 in all keys and in all inversions. In other words, this spelling rule was made up by theory teachers and has never been universally followed by the greatest composers on the planet. What about the other Martian chord, the so-called Italian 6th? This one is even easier to play. Simply play a major chord with an octave, shrink it to a dominant 7 chord, then go down 1/2 tone. Chord number 3 can either be major or minor. Do it in all keys, rinse and repeat. Let's take a brief trip to Wonderland. Let's see some examples of how the switch to 6 works and where it does not work. Remember that this spelling problem has existed for several centuries. Here is Martian chord number 1, the German 6. I'm going to present the structure exactly as Mozart learned it. And here is Martian chord number 2, the Italian 6. I am only going to add one detail. In the time of Mozart and Beethoven, the Italian 6th concept often left out the 5th, but not always. And there you have it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave me comments about anything you like, comments about anything that you'd like to see in the future, and remember that I consider all suggestions.